Okay, well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the November 17th meeting of the Stockbridge Assessors. Pursuant to Massachusetts General Law C-30A 20F, after notifying the chair of the public body of any person, any person may record or transmit this open meeting. This hybrid meeting is being recorded by the town of Stockbridge. The names of the members participating remotely, which there are none, we're all here present, will be announced. Any member of the public wishing to speak first must receive permission from the chair. The agenda items listed are those reasonably anticipated by the chair, but not all may be discussed, and other topics not listed may be brought up for discussion by the public body as permitted by law. So with that, I will turn it over to Mike.
Okay, good morning. So first one is to approve the last meeting minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, number two, Tammy has prepared the monthly list of motor vehicle abatements. You guys to look at and sign. And I'll just keep going as you're doing that, because there is a whole bunch of stuff to sign. There's also a new 2025 motor vehicle warrant that is also needs to be signed. And the last thing to be signed is number 4. Every year, because we have a solar array and they are under basically a pilot program, they pay a certain amount every year, and we do an adjustment, basically an internal abatement when the tax bills go out, and they did weeks ago. So a letter was sent to Stockbridge Landfill Solar PV LLC, telling them exactly what they have to pay between the personal property bill and the real estate bill that equals the amount that they're in an agreement to pay, still under their solar pilot. So Tammy typed up the abatement, and I didn't actually flag, but you actually have to sign the abatement application on the back and the front cover sheet. So I'll do them separately. There's 3. And they already know what their amount is that they have to pay, because I sent them a letter enclosed with the tax bill. So it's gonna be here, there, and there. Okay. Number 5, this will be the last reminder until we meet again in December. But the chapter fiscal year 2027 chapter land sale 1 forms, I've been putting it on the agenda for the last few meetings, just to remind the public that anybody that's under a chapter 61A, or anyone that's using a forest management plan under chapter 61A, has to file the yearly, which is fiscal 27, CL1 form. They are due December 1st in our office. There are still a few that are, I won't mention any names, but there are still a few that haven't gotten back. Number 6, because the tax bills went out a few weeks ago, Tammy has sent out the fiscal year 26 exemption applications to the taxpayers that received a statutory exemption last year. That would have been the elderly exemption, the blind exemption, the veterans exemptions, and the widows exemptions. Those, the quicker that you get those back, anyone that got one of those or any new applicants, we can process those at our next meeting. So the deadline for having those is April 1, but if you want the amount of the exemption, let's say, for example, if you're an elderly person and you get the elderly exemption, you get $1,000 if if you apply and when you apply and if you qualify, if you want to pay the first half, we can take 500 off the first half. But if you want to pay the full bill, the 1,000 come off, and we can process that for the next meeting if we get those in the next week. If not, you do have until April 1 to get that form back to us. Any new applicants, please give us a call if you want to inquire about it. And we can get the form to you. We will email it. We'll give you a call. We'll put it in the mail. And we can step you through the process of what's required for filing a fiscal year 26 statutory exemption. I didn't put it on here, but just to follow with number 6. Abatement applications, not to be confused with an exemption application, are due on December 9th. And that is if you're questioning your real estate property value or the personal property valuation that we put on either your business or your second home. Those do not have a deadline of April 1st. Those coincide with 30 days when the tax bills are mailed. And it's December 9th, right? Yep. And at the next meeting, we will, I'll give another reminder about I'll just keep reminding about the exemption applications, because again, don't feel that, you may not qualify. Let us tell you whether you qualify or not by providing us with the information. It could be an exemption that you get off of your taxes for this year. There's still time, plenty of time. That's all I have right now, but we do have to go into executive session today to discuss chapter 61B filing.
Anybody from the board have anything to bring up while it's still in the public?
I don't.
Nope.
All right, so with that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn our public session, and then we'll do a voice vote to go into executive session. And when we're done with our executive session, we will not return to the public, and we will just adjourn till our next meeting. So
So moved.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hi.
You have to say your name.
I think we do, yeah.
Okay.
Aye, Doug.
Aye, Gary.
Hi, Brad.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.